Dear United Nations, Amnesty International, and human rights organization and international media, I'm I'm saying to bring to your urgent attention in the escalating human rights abuses and political repression occurring in Bangladesh under the current regime. These actions are not only grave injustice to the people of Bangladesh but also blatant violation of human rights standards. Allegations against this government, this Sheikh Hasina's government, can be numerous. The administration has done a lot of wrong things into the country. If I consider the five main things are corruption, undermining democracy, human rights violation, political repression, and economic mismanagement. If I say about corruption, the accusation of looting National Reserve. They have completely removed the National Reserve to various countries. When they do this, they have this other. They have all the properties in Canada, in Swiss bank, in Philippine banks, in Dubai. Everywhere they have this property. In every top management of this government, they have looted the National Reserve, and they also are the reason for stock market collapse in the country. If you see the stock markets, they are losing their stock values, share values has just dropped. That is not acceptable. If you talk about undermining democracy, systematically silencing all the opposition, systematically they have stifling democratic processes. If I say about human rights violation, they have done killing of 57 army officers. 57 decorated army officers they have killed, and now they did uh, too much with those army, uh, like army personals, a lot of over 160. I don't know the exact number, but there are so many. They are accusing them to kill those 57, but that was done by a foreign, there's a foreign influence, but none but the Indians. Then we say 300 students, over 300 students have been murdered, and last few years they have killed over 13,000 clerics. We call Alem, we call Hujur, we call BNP leader, whoever said Jamaat Shiv, it doesn't matter. These are lives. These are human rights violations. So they have killed more than 20,000 people in last few years, last 7 years or 5 years, few years. They have killed. Now, if you say the fourth one, the political repression, they have detained more than 2.5 lakhs. That is 250,000, sorry, 250,000 opposition leaders, BNP leaders, and activists and independent reporters they have detained on false charges. Also, they have detained, they have not detained, they have accused false charges on a Nobel laureate, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, a great mind, Dr. Muhammad Yunus, have been accused in this country because he's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He cannot say wrong, he cannot see wrong, he cannot face the wrong. That's why he has been accused in false charges. And if you say the fifth one is economic management, this government created an economic crisis that has left 200 million people suffering due to a rampant inflation. This rampant inflation, people has no the buying capacity. People is crossing the buying capacity. The people of Bangladesh, they do not have the money to buy things. So there are so many people, they are lying under the poverty because the high price increase in Bangladesh, and the you say the reserve has fallen, the bank has no reserve, the bank has no money in them to give the people who have kept their money in the bank cannot return the money. This is the economic management of the country. Now if we say the uh, like broader pattern of repression prompting us to question the state of our rights as a citizen. If we cannot speak freely, what are we studying for? What are we doing for? What are we living for? We cannot speak freely. How independent is Bangladesh if our freedom of speech is being stifled, is being captured in a cage? Our freedom fighters did not sacrifice their lives for a country, for a future like this. So our voices are muzzled. And then if we say yesterday, yesterday my own brother Sharia Hasta Topu, he's not my own brother. He's like my brother. He is in my same university. He's a student of the North South University. He's an honest, non-political individual. Was arrested approximately 12 a.m. from the residential area, from his own house in front of his wife. He has been taken charge for doing this. Like what? He went to the protest, he talked for the people. That's why? Is this a cruel joke? The students are exercising this kind of thing, that's normal, but they will be detained. They Sharia Hastatopo has been taken by the white collar police. They say civil police. Why? And where he is, his family is unknown. Even the police is not disclosing where he is. He's I repeat, he's non-political, and he's just mere a student. He's just a student. He's not into any political. He's a very good student, but he's just doing his studying. He's just studying. So he's not in any part, any political parties from any political party. So nothing, but I personally do not have issues with the quota system, nor do I aspire to be a government officer. However, as a citizen, I have the right to speak out against injustice. That's why I'm saying this. Our constitution guarantees the right to free speech, allowing us to communicate openly with our representative. Speaking the truth does not make one a criminal. It's a fundamental human right. So therefore, I urge United Nations, Amnesty International, and other human rights organizations and the international media to investigate the human rights abuses and political repression in Bangladesh. Pressure the Bangladeshi government to release political detainees and including all the students they have arrested. Pressure the Bangladeshi government, please, we beg you, ensure the fundamental rights of the Bangladeshi people are upheld. I stand for just for not just for those students, but also for the whole country whose voice has been silenced. Right now, no one talks in Bangladesh. Where is the independence? There is no Facebook, there is no WhatsApp, there is no social media. They have given the internet is just merely working. There is no speed of the internet, so that they can send a picture even for 15 minutes to takes to upload a picture. Right now this is the situation after 7 days, more than 7 days of the like the horror movie the people have seen as a protest and the mass killing by the Awami League government. We must demand accountability from our leaders, from the government, from the administration of Bangladesh. Ensure that our nation remains true to the principles of democracy and justice. Thank you for your attention to this urgent matter.